What are you playing right now?
Currently I'm playing nothing like at this immediate moment, but I am playing Explosion Man, which is a very difficult game, and I'm not focusing so much on not dying because there aren't really rewards for that. I'm focusing more on shoes and shoe locations, and I'm trying to do that without killing myself.
Sounds like fun. Can you
It is.
describe the game a little bit more to me?
Explosion Man is what I assume is a drag queen with man attached. But no, I guess Explosion Man was a hit game where there's this guy who runs around and you solve these puzzles by exploding and getting from point A to point B, getting around hazards. Miss Explosion Man is basically to what Miss Pac-Man was to Pac-Man.
Yep.
So it's a sequel, and he's married, apparently, though I guess he'll be called Mrs. Explosion Man, so I don't think they're married yet. But it's a sequel, and it's a fun sequel, and she's very gossipy, and it's a very sexist game because she runs around talking a lot and collecting shoes.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty sexist.
And she
But I
kisses
guess that's the game.
scientists. Yeah.
Ah.
So.
All right. What are you looking forward to this year, game-wise?
Ooh, wow.
Are we allowed to ask more than one question?
Well, I
didn't know
am.
that's part of the rules.
I am looking forward to.
I know what he's looking forward to, and I just want to hear it again.
I am looking forward to Terra. It's an MMO coming out. Hopefully, it actually definitely come out this year. But between Terra, Guild Wars 2, I'm looking forward to a lot of MMOs, and of course, you know, being a comic book fan, Arkham City. So.
Awesome. Right on. Who else would like to ask a question for our Flitz here?
I want to ask Flitz a question, since this is the camera to do it in. Flitz, what is your favorite game of the past 2 years?
Oh, I was like, where'd you come from? Mass Effect 2. Wait, did that come out? That came out like last year, right? Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite game. I played through it several times, and I will actually more than likely play through it again before Part 3 comes out. That is easily my favorite series of all time.
Who did you like playing as?
Miranda.
I like that question.
Why
That was
did
a
you
good
like
question.
playing as Miranda?
That was a good question. Miranda, who I like playing
Yeah.
as. I like playing as Miranda's anus.
Okay, so I didn't know that was possible. But
Yeah, no, it's a
okay.
completely different character.
All right.
Any other questions or?
Let's go in the line, starting at the bottom from me over. Michael's next.
What you see and what is are the same thing. But oh yeah, Michael.
I'm the
knows.
only I'm the only Michael in the room, yeah?
Yeah?
I think so.
Oh, so it's me.
You're
I
next,
have a
then
question.
Matt's next. Yes. Ask a question.
Let's. You live in a couple cities. Which one's your favorite?
I live in a couple cities.
You have it.
Totally video game related.
Oh, is it only video game related?
Yeah.
Okay, then your favorite MMO. Which city?
My favorite
is your
MMO?
There you go.
My favorite MMO of all time?
DC Universe Online, don't lie.
No, that's not an MMO. That's something. My favorite MMO would have to be, so far, would have to be my first MMO, which was Lineage 2. A lot of people hated it. Like, whoever just left, they hated Lineage 2. A lot of people hated it. I enjoyed it. Probably because it was my first, and you know, you never forget your first. But also, the system and teaming up and ganking and stabbing people in the back because you won an area and wars breaking out just made it so amazing to me. And I've never tried to get to another MMO to recapture that, but no MMO I've played since then has recaptured the feeling I've gotten from playing Lineage 2.
You're good at answering questions.
Can I ask a follow-up to that?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you think that's because that was the first MMO you played and it was your first experience with that world, or is that because that MMO captured you more than any other MMO since then? That one just set the standard, or is that just because it was the first time you entered that kind of, you know, multi-user dungeon, so to speak?
That one set the standard, and it set the standard because graphically, it was beautiful for its time. Even now, they've been upgrading. Well, now it looks really gaudy, like Ed Hardy designed it. But when it first came out, it was very subtle, and it was really beautiful. The worlds were big, and it was the whole castle area. What?
Nothing.
But I think it set the standard, and I've honestly tried, but I just have not been captivated by any other MMO. But again, playing Terra on a E3 floor, it was amazing, and I feel like that could be the next one that really captivates me, and I'll probably end relationships and leave dating. And wind up single for a long period of time for canceling dates because I have to do a raid like they do with WoW.
I actually have one too.
Gross. It's got Wally germs on it. I don't want to play with it.
That's what she said. Terrible. All right,
so
next. Matt, Rob, you get another question. Aren't you lucky? You're the next in line on the. No, it's not that show, but go ahead.
So nervous. Flitz. What are
That
you
took way
looking?
too long.
What are you looking forward to the most at this year's Comic-Con International 2011 in San Diego, California?
I am not looking forward to the most being drunk.
Thank you.
That's it? All right.
Oh no, actually,
Okay.
Thank you.
The Marvel MMO. The Marvel MMO. I'm curious. I'm curious what they're gonna have to offer because the other company that was working on it became Champions Online, and I think Champions Online would have worked a lot better if it were the Marvel MMO. But because it didn't have Marvel tacked on, it just did not. It didn't flow, and it went free to play, and that sucks. So I'm curious. So what this new studio is going to do with the Marvel license. So I guess I would have to say maybe games-wise, the Marvel MMO and what that has to offer, because I feel like I've seen everything else.
Thank you.
Seen everything else. Thanks a lot. Okay.
Curtis Reed.
Senor Flitz, I am curious. Whilst looking up gaming peripherals and periphery,
I'm already confused.
what interests you most? Are you more interested in controllers for specific games, or maybe some headsets or big TV? In accordance to or whatever is attached to your gaming system, what are you most interested in, or most sort of protective and you want the best of?
I think.
Whoa.
Buddy Christ.
I think the thing that I think is most important, that I want the best of, would have to be whatever display is top of the line that can give the crispest image and have the least latency between the way my eyes receive the signal. So like the highest definition television would be amazing. I'm not really so excited about controllers and stuff like that. The only other thing I get excited about when it comes to peripherals usually are arcade sticks, and that's because I'm a fighting games guy. So, visual stuff.
Cool, thanks.
I'm sorry, we totally missed that because there was nice ass going on behind you whilst you were talking. Would you mind repeating?
Oh no.
Who's that behind you, Flitz?
That is Jessica Villarreal. She's doing an interview. You've been dubbed, Jessica, as nice ass. Yep. Jessica Feel I Got to Be Real is her rap name.
But I got to be real.
Christy, your question, I guess.
Hi. I have no idea.
Come on, Gimli.
What, in your opinion, is the best video game system of all time?
Oh wow, that's a
Ooh,
toughie.
system.
I can
Good
tell you.
question.
I can tell you what isn't. The Nintendo Wii.
Are you thumbs downing?
The Nintendo Wii is by far not the best system of all time. The best system of all time. That's a difficult one because some have better games, some have better hardware. I guess if you go with the better games, 360 is doing pretty well, but hardware, PS3 is definitely blowing machines out of the water. But what's the point of having a gigantic sword for several years if you're not stabbing anyone with it? So
Nice answer.
best system, none. They're all great in their own respectable ways.
Awesome.
Optimus Prime, would you like
Optimus-
to ask a question?
You can't hear Optimus Prime.
We
I
have
know
to skip
can't hear
Optimus Prime. We have
I
to
just
skip
thought it was
Optimus
funny.
Prime.
Let's go to that girl.
Christina Garlic. Wait, can we hear you yet? No, I don't think her mic is working.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
working.
yeah, we
you
can hear
gotta
you.
speak up, woman.
Yeah, you gotta talk louder.
Okay. What was your favorite arcade game growing up?
Good question.
What was my favorite arcade game growing? Wow. A machine that I put so many quarters into. That's the toss-up. I put tons of money into King of Fighters from like 95 through 98. I put tons of money into the Street Fighter series and into the Art of Fighting series. So I've definitely put a lot of money into arcade games. One game that definitely sat on my mind, well, a few games. I can't say just one because I played a lot of Turtles in Time. I played a lot of Roar. I played a lot of Sunset Riders, which was a Capcom game, which was absolutely amazing, and I was addicted to. Even NBA Jam in its arcade day, I played a lot of Mortal Kombat as well. So I can't say that I had a favorite, but I can say that I definitely missed the arcade era of existence because that was an amazing time, very social time where people actually left the house, got some vitamin from the sun, and then we're awesome and social together. Now everybody's racist and from their own basements.
Okay.
The echo's gone. That's funny.
Yeah, it was John.
Oh,
Optimus.
Echo. So I think, is that everybody? Was that all the questions? Are there any more questions?
Flitz, you should ask yourself a question. You're next in line.
Hey Flitz, what was it like blowing up as a black gamer? And I don't mean blowing up like a terrorist blow up. I mean blowing up and getting some sort of attention in the video game world. Well, it's a funny question you ask, Flitz. I'm nobody. I haven't blown up. I'm still working my way up like everyone else. Thanks for asking. But as far as being black, I don't feel like it really matters. I think it's a lot about the personality that carries me. There is a perk that I'm made of chocolate, and women love chocolate.
True. Dark chocolate?
Yeah, well, I'm milk chocolate. I'm not dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I have a friend Jarvis who's dark chocolate. If you want dark chocolate, you can go to.
He's like 98% cacao dark chocolate.
Whoa, that's a little too much.
Excuse me.
The only difference between him and Midnight is 3 seconds.
I see.
So I guess that's it. Is that it, Mr. Producer Wally? Wallius Prime? You don't know?
Wallius Prime, are you done recording?
Wallius Prime? Are you done recording? Is that everything? I can't hear. Oh, okay. He's giving a thumbs up, but it wasn't in camera. Because it was behind me. I see. Man, I am dumb. So thanks for all the questions, guys. Thank you, Chrissy, the Mahalo social media marketing guru, Michael Kuros, Nico Ninja, handsome extraordinaire. We got the 5 o'clock rolling in. Who's that? Matt Robb, who's blacked out drunk, apparently. Curtis Reed, host of the podcast Omega Tech Tuesdays. If you want to check that out, it's on nerdiestkids.com, nerdiest-kids.com if you want. Hopefully we'll be getting that upgrade soon. That is totally up to Curtis's brother. Christy Romero, she has a Wii, so she felt she deserved to be here. Wally is Prime, the only Prime that can beat other Primes, and Cthulhu. And Christina Garlic, who likes to cosplay, and just got her bangs cut. Hi, Miss Chrissy Salazar. Chrissy Lynn Salazar. And she plays video games, too, a pretty good amount. So, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I like doing this. Like
Always a pleasure. Flitz.
Like pointing out.